Hello dear friends, welcome back, welcome to a new reading, a general reading, a not time specific reading. Being a general reading, please take in account only what you feel that is resonating with yourself. I'm speaking here about energies, I'm not speaking about sexes. I use the characters in the cards in order for me to be able to express myself, but that doesn't mean that if I am expressing myself as a gender or to a gender, I am addressing only that gender. We all have both energies in us, feminine and masculine, so please bear with me because it's much easier this way for me to keep a storyline. Because I'm speaking about energies, these energies can also interchange with the characters in the cards. That means that I may speak directly to you, Taurus, because this is your reading, or I may speak directly to the cross-watcher. If this is your case, you will know it and you'll be able to identify it from the storyline. Thank you for all of you who are making donations. I appreciate them. For those of you who are interested in private readings, you can find all the details in the description box below. I like to let the cards come out by I'm sorry. Let the cards come out by themselves. I know this can take a while. This is why all the readings have chapters. So if you're not interested in this whole process, if you already know this introduction, please feel free and go directly to the chapter that you are interested in. In case that the chapters are not being visible in the YouTube player, depending on the device that you are using, you can always find the timestamps to the chapters into the description box also. If you like what you are seeing, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, you're welcome. This being said, thank you again, and let's start with your reading. For all who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, what's for their higher good to know now? What's best for them to know now? Now being the time that you are watching the recording. Best messages for Taurus, please. And everything that is for that higher good to know now. All who have the Sun, Moon, Rising, or planet Venus in the sign of Taurus, please. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles speaks to us about a lot of life lessons being learned, being integrated, and because of that you are being upgraded. You are going to another level on which you realize that you have a lot more to learn, but that doesn't scare you because you know that everything that you are starting and learning from now on, having at the base what you already integrated, will help you have that very practical way of doing things so that you can bring much more value into your life. With the Pentacles, it is something palpable, tangible, practical, pragmatical. This is your energy. So you learned a lot and you continue learning in order to bring much more value towards your life. By doing things in such a manner that you are seeing the results coming into your life. So good for you, Taurus. Let's see. Best messages for Taurus, please. Eight of Swords, the Hermit, I pushed it with the hand, but this is why I took it out. It wanted to come out. 5 of Cups, Page of Swords, Two of Wands, the World, the Chariot, and 3 of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck you have the High Priestess. This is the energy that holds together your entire reading. This can be the current of energy that can move the reading in the direction that it needs to go. It also can be the energy in which you are right now. Sometimes it can be subtle and you're not conscious about it. Sometimes it can be stronger and you are conscious about it. And sometimes it can be so strong that even people around you are conscious about this energy. High Priestess is the most intuitive one. You are in a period of time in which, if you are opening yourself towards your intuition, a lot of information can come in order to guide you, in order to serve you, in order to bring much more understanding in a deeper way. The High Priestess is in perfect balance. Without being in perfect balance, she wouldn't be able to do the job that she does. She wants us to maintain us balance, but because she knows everything and she knows how everything works, she also knows the way that we are working. And sometimes when she knows that some information that can get to us via others, and this information can be misinterpreted by the third ones or by us because we are receiving it from others, she stops communicating to us via others. So it's a perfect time for you, and she's telling you connect to your intuition because I have some information for you, but in order to get to that information the way that I transmit it, the way that I want you to be able to receive it, you have to connect to your intuition. And the Hermit is also here. That, by the way, it's another earth sign like you, and it's speaking about listen, go deep within in order to find your inner guidance. And they are both here in order to give you everything that you are in need of to find your way, to find your guidance. And I am sure you if you're not already did that, you are on that path, because it's being explained here how you were in a situation in which you felt like everything is lost, like hurt, sorrow, regrets, remorse. Maybe it was a third party situation. 3 cups are spilled, but 2 cups are in the background here, still standing, containing their being able to contain, being full. So it is an energy. When we are going through this energy, it's very hard. We tend to focus our attention only on what's spilled. But please go through this emotion, because it's not good for you, not good for anybody to bottle up their emotions. But please don't get stuck in them. And this is telling me that it was a little bit of stuckness here, because you felt it very deeply, and mentally you kept yourself in this wheel, if you want, because it's like the hamster on the wheel. I have no way out. I cannot. I don't know how. Whatever I'm doing, it's not getting me out of this. But this is pure mental. This is a very low frequency. With the heart that is in this card, it's very easily to get into this energy. But every problem has a solution. The solution is of a higher energy frequency. So when we are able to become conscious that, wait a minute, I'm going in circles and this doesn't help me. Stop everything that you are doing. Stop continuing going in circles. And the main focus, put your main focus into raising your vibration. Raising your vibration by surrounding yourself with people that really love you and love you for who you are, not because of what they can get from you. Surround yourself with natures, with children, with pets. They are from a higher frequency. Do things that you are enjoying, that are uplifting you. Dance, sing, write, whatever you do, what you feel that is uplifting you. The moment that you are raising your vibration, when you come back to the problem that you are interested in, you will be able to look at that problem from a higher perspective and see also other options, see also other ways of dealing with it, and it will help you to be able to go to the solution. Because this being a low frequency, we cannot find a solution remaining in the energy that created the problem. That will only keep us in an illusion of a solution. It's something it's not real. It keeps us in this energy. So this is why the Hermit is here. Because the Hermit is that character that when he cannot hear his own guidance, because life is so chaotic and it's so much of chatter, our own thoughts are going round and round and becoming louder and louder, and he cannot hear his guidance, he goes deep within. He retreats. He goes where he can connect in a deeper way with his own guidance, the divine sparkle that is guiding him. It's really this. And he starts and puts himself because he knows the answers to all his questions are already within him, her in this case. But we have to give the needed time, the needed attention, the needed connection. We have to restore that in order to hear it. And as I tell you, mostly in all cases, we need sometimes to go deep within in darkness in order to become conscious of our own light. It's like the sun and the night. It doesn't mean that during the day the stars are not on the sky, in the sky. They are, but because of the power of the sun, we cannot see them. And when the night comes, we become conscious of them. We see them. It's something like that, from macrocosmos to the microcosmos. So go deep within and really ask yourself the important questions in your life. What are you doing? Not in your life. What's your purpose? What's the role? What's the meaning of your life? In order to find your questions. And sign of Virgo, although it's an earth sign like you are, he's very logical and analytical and very logical, analytical, but also has practical, pragmatical ways of doing things, tactics that can bring those analytics way of questioning himself, herself in a practical way, so that he can see, she can see results out of this coming out. It's a very Virgo has a lot to do with healing, and the Page of Swords, you have the Page of Pentacles when I split the deck, and now Page of Swords, is that character that speaks to us about opening ourselves towards another information, in the sense of, I want to learn more about this. This is a new domain of what I don't know so much, and I want to achieve much more information from it. It can be that you are opening yourself towards new domains, or you are opening yourself towards new information. Connect in a deeper way with your intuition. It will bring that information. You will be led towards the right books, the right characters, the right I don't know, workshops that will bring you that information, that will help you understand in a deeper way and connect in a deeper way with your intuition, so that you can put your whole being much more into the light. The Page of Swords can be also somebody that is very charming. He knows how to speak, when to speak, if to speak, with whom, if it suits him or not, to put himself into the light. He can be a polyglot. He can be somebody that uses his intelligence very wisely. Exactly as I told you, he knows how to put his intelligence, his analytical skills into the light to serve him, also through communication, because Swords has to do a lot also with communication. Two of Wands. Two of Wands is taking a decision, recognizing that you are at a crossroad and you have to choose your path. And it's like, I know I have to come out of this. I know I have to choose my path. I cannot not stand continuously in this. I cannot. And you make this decision. And the moment that you are choosing, you also acting. You are going on that path. You are opening yourself towards these new domains. How deeper you are connecting, much more clearer you'll know where to go. But this action of coming out of this stagnancy, because it's a blockage and it's mainly mental, will help you open yourself towards new horizons, maybe through relocation, because she's holding a globe. Maybe you are traveling towards a new place. Maybe that new place can bring also this new information that will give you much more clarity towards where you want to go. And you understand that it is an important chapter into your life that comes to an end. It comes to an end because it served you that lesson, it served you the wisdom behind the experience, and you took it and you integrated it, and you are ready to let it go, to close the chapters that already serve their purpose. You understand that they came to an end, and it's better to close the chapter in order for you to be able to open yourself towards new chapter. And this character is again very much being guided. Here are the symbols of the four evangelists: Matthew as the angel, the lion Marcus, the Taurus being Lucas, and the eagle being John. But this is guidance. This is you being very guided. It's nothing happens without you being guided. With the hermit, with the high priestess, it's a lot of just open to it. And the character is very happy. She's not at all in sorrow, because she knows that what comes to an end is this kind of stagnancy and feeling that everything is lost and you are over this heal, and you start and look at it from that higher frequency, and you see perspective, sorry, because you raised your frequency, and you see these Two of Cups. And yes, it can be a finality of a sort, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of the story. It can be the end of the story with somebody, but that doesn't mean that it's the end of everything, and you understand that, and you are ready to put an end to whatever is not longer serving you, it's draining you of energy instead of uplifting you, and so on. And the sign of the Chariot being the sign of Cancer. This is speaking to us about mainly two things. His name is Phaeton, and he's the son of the sun, and he's ready to charge in the direction of his own path. And this is you going very quickly because you understand it, and you are ready to put an end to everything that keeps you in that stagnancy, and you are ready to charge towards your path, to go and live your life. But it's an attention, if you want, and it's speaking again about balancing. I'm just taking this, just a second. Both, I told you, the High Priestess is somebody who's in perfect balance, and you have these columns here. One is white and one is black, yin and yang. And again, these two colors, non-colors, white and black. So it speaks about emotional balance, because it's a very quick moving energy. We have to be careful that we are in an emotional balance, otherwise we are not able to start these swings in this case. One will go away and the other in the opposite, and the Chariot won't be able to come safely from point A to B. But if you give yourself this needed time to understand, to heal, to bring light, to bring forgiveness, to forgive yourself that you let things go so far, and bring that emotional balance, you can move very quickly towards nothing else but self-mastery, to understand that you are now at the point where you can make the jump from the apprentice to the master, to understand that everything that you went through helped you integrate the wisdom behind the experiences, so that you have much more knowledge, much more experience, much more wisdom, with whom you can now start and build something for yourself according to your plans, according to your principles, according to you're the main architect, you're the main builder, you're the one in charge, and you can start with that towards something exactly as you envision for yourself, exactly like an architect. Imagine that he puts everything on the paper, and that's two-dimensional, and he starts the building and it goes towards the three-dimension, and so on. To put yourself much more into the light, to put your wisdom, to put your knowledge into the light, in order to start and build something exactly as you want, exactly as you open yourself towards new information, so that you can start and rebuild. This can be a new association, a new job, a new partnership, but you are in charge. If you're not starting and building something for yourself, it can be a job where you have the decision power, because you're the one who's in charge. You'll have people around you, surround you, that are supporting, but they will wait for you to tell them if to do, how to do, when to do, and so on. For me, this is where you were, and by listening to your guidance, connecting in a very deep way with your own guidance. You understood that this is something that came to an end because you integrated with this deep introspective way of looking at things. You understood everything, and now you are ready to put an end to it, to say thank you for the lessons, but I am ready to move on from it. And you are soaring towards self-mastery. So, dear Taurus, good for you. The Lovers, sign of Gemini. But in this deck of cards, not only that one of the two is a lion, we also have, I don't know if you're able to see here, the sign of the lion, the glyph, astrological sign of the lion. Maybe you are opening yourself towards a new opportunity also for love, maybe with somebody from Gemini, because it's the sign of Gemini, or Leo. It doesn't matter. What we are seeing here is the Lovers are speaking to us about mainly a choice. Maybe we are choosing somebody, or we are choosing to bring in perfect balance our feminine energy and masculine energy back in perfect balance, so that we become whole again. To start and bring that balance within ourselves, so that we attract to our life balanced situation, balanced relationships, balanced characters. This is you healing with Virgo. That has a lot to do with healing everything that needs to be healed, so that you move on from this stagnancy and move towards something that is much more in resonance with yourself, with your wishes, with the plan that you have and you build. You discover that you have co-creative power, and this co-creative power can manifest itself, the Page of Pentacles that you had when I split this deck, much better, much quicker, when we are in a balanced way of being, when we are whole again. So let's see, what's with the Eight of Swords, please? Tell me more. Okay, that stagnancy, that blockage, that Three of Cups. So Three of Cups, as I told you here, it may be a third-party situation, and that provoked not only this hurt but also this mental blockage. You understand it now. I already told you, and you are ready to move away from it. But this was the main reason why you got in that mental blockage, in which you did go round and round in circles. Five of Cups. Tell me more about the Five of Cups, please. That heart, that feeling that everything is lost, sorrow, remorse, regret. Five of Cups, please. Tell me more about Three of Swords, heartbreak, heartache, but it came like this. So you are, if you're not already there, you are starting to come out of the Three of Swords, that heartbreak, heartache. And the Queen of Wands. Maybe it was somebody from a fire sign involved that created this Three of Swords. Somebody that is very passionate, somebody that can throw towards herself very much not only looks but also fire up passions, but also this is through this hurt, through this introspective way of thinking. It was first of all the hurt and the heartbreak, but in itself this episode started that process of, wait a minute, I deserve much more than this kind of relationship, this kind of treatment, because the Queen of Wands knows from the minor arcana, from the Queens, her own worth. This episode in your life that is not at all pleasant made you go deep within in order to see your own light, to become conscious of your own value. She knows what her worth is and she doesn't accept anything less than. And because she doesn't accept anything less than, she has this way of being very certain of herself, very in tune with who she is. She starts and attracts towards herself people that are respecting her, that are respecting her value, that are bringing her everything that helps her, right solutions, right circumstances. And this is what helps you bring back emotional balance back into your life, so that you can charge in a very quick way towards, as I told you here, bringing into manifestation exactly as you know that you are worthy of. The Hermit. Tell me more about the Hermit, please. Knight of Swords, and it came out in reverse. This means that it was even harder for you to be able to understand what really happened, and this is why you needed to go deep within to hear your own guidance, because you had to deal with somebody that can be very manipulative. They are very intelligent, very analytical, but they are interested only in their well-being. They are doing everything very quickly. There are like hurricanes that are coming into your life and bringing everything upside down very quickly. You didn't know what's happening. They moved very quickly. It can be that this character came into your life and only their well-being, their passions matter, and anything else didn't. But they didn't told you. It's also about swords, speaking, communication. Whatever they communicated in such a manner that they left so many open ways of interpreting what they communicated, and that put you in that mental blockage. They were not upright and upfront. They didn't told you, this is it, I'm out, I am with somebody else and I'm not interested, I'm sorry, I don't want to hurt you, but I'm not in. They didn't do that. They were wishy-washy. And this is why you needed to really go deep within, to really identify what you want and why you desire what you desire, and why you are feeling attracted towards archetypes like this, and go deep within in your own history, in your own family, and understanding from a deeper way what's happening. It served you a lesson, and it was not easy at all to come out of this. It's like a web. It was like that, and it took a lot from you to not get in this way of analyzing everything, and through that deeper analyzing, it was a little bit of that also, you kept yourself in this way because you couldn't understand, because they were so manipulative. They wanted only to fulfill their passions, their dreams, their happiness without being upfront of anything. Page of Swords. You needed Three of Pentacles. With this opening towards, it can be a character, somebody that looks at you from afar. They don't ask you directly how you are doing, but they are checking with others about you, and it also can be this character, the way that they acted. But I told you here, it's you becoming much more interested in other domains, opening yourself towards new information, because you had to find out the way out of this. And because of that, you opened yourself towards new information, and this new information and this new way of looking with that introspection and connecting to your intuition, going towards workshops and what could help you, is also bringing you exactly where you needed to be, to self-mastery, to understand that everything served you, not always kindly, not always easy, but it served you to bring you here at this moment where you realize that you can make the jump and start and build everything according to your plans, exactly as you wanted. Not trying to build something for others, but for you. And I mean that in a very healthy way. You know your worth. You know how much you accumulated wisdom with this experience. And this is you building something strong. This is you looking afar, in the sense of, I'm not building something for myself for tomorrow. I build something for myself for years ahead. And this is the goal that I want to go towards, to build something strongly. This is a statue, stone statue, something that has a solid foundation, because you found the solid foundation within yourself. Without going through these experiences, we are human, and this is the way that we are used to learn, through hardship. I hope we are coming out of it. But until now, this is the best way to learn. Three of Pentacles, from one Three of Pentacles to the other. New association, new partnership, new horizons, new business opportunities, where you decide where to go, how to do things, how to start now, because you already integrated everything. Three of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Three of Pentacles, please. The Star. Let yourself be guided. Let yourself be guided by your guiding star. And this star, it's like a sun. So this go towards where you feel as being guided, because it's there where you can bring your dreams, your hopes, your wishes to fruition, to be able to say that I am living the life that as I would be born under a lucky star. But this is sign of Aquarius, and Aquarius, it's again an air sign. Air signs being very logical, very analytical, and the star speaks also about reaching mastery over being able to heal something that has an emotional background, emotional wound at a very deeply, so that you heal the source. You go deep within in that emotional wound and heal it from the source, so that you can, and it's something that you can do that went on from 4 generations. You have now the opportunity to make that jump, to heal that in a conscious way, because we are speaking about air signs. It's not happening like that overnight without you knowing what led to that healing, but in a conscious way. It's like you are able to connect the dots, how one thing led to another and that to another, and this way you are mastering this way of healing. You can be somebody that is transforming himself, herself into a teacher, how learn others how to do that, but mainly you are able to heal that emotional wound in order for you to start and go towards your wish, your dreams coming to fruition. Bring that to fruition. This is why this self-mastery was needed, so that you can start and bring to fruition things that you not only wish, but you know you are worthy of. 2 of Wands. This is where you are heading with this. I have to come out of this energy, and this is where I want to go. And you'll be here. You'll get here. 2 of Wands. The moment that you decided this is it. This is my path. This is my choice, and I'm following it. 2 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles speaks about independence, financial independence. 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. 8 of Wands is a lot of information coming in very quickly, information that can lead you towards new places, towards new horizons, towards maybe traveling, maybe information about a travel. Something that will guide you, that will bring light into the darkness also. Like you are going through a woodland, but being guided, you will find your way out of this woodland through the information that is coming towards you. With financial independence, in being able, going towards that path will bring you independence, so that you can start and build the life exactly how you want it. For me, 9 of Pentacles is one of the 2 cards of the minor arcana that is speaking about independence, and that is always showing me that ways are splitting. Somebody gains their independence. You gain your independence versus this episode in your life, because you're choosing it, because you realize that you have everything that you are in need of in order to build the life that you want. And Wheel of Fortune. This is you understanding that you have co-creative power. I already told you, because Wheel of Fortune speaks to us about destiny, and we have mainly two ways of looking at destiny. We may look at it as I have no saying in it, and everything is in the stars, and everything I'm not doing anything, but everything is happening to me, and this way we are putting ourselves in the victim mode. And you go deep within and made that introspection and understood that, wait a minute, I have a saying in it, I have creative power, I am a co-creator of my own destiny alongside divinity. And with that, you are becoming sovereign. You take charge of your life, you take charge of your own destiny, and you're moving towards it. And this is what you are doing, putting an end to everything that is holding you back, putting an end to everything that is draining you of energy. You understand that it served you, and you're simply saying thank you for the lesson. I'm ready to move on. I'm closing this door in order for me to be able to open another door for myself, another chapter, another opportunities. The World. Tell me more about the World. Knight of Pentacles, and this is you. This is you closing everything that is not aligned with you, aligned with your way of doing things. This is you understanding how you need to act in order to also be able to bring into manifestation. We are speaking about Earth, and this is your energy, the energy that knows, and the sign that knows, the element that knows best how to take an idea and put it into practice and manifest it and bring it into manifestation. This is you. You had the Page of Pentacles at the beginning when I split this deck, from you were upgraded to another level, and this is you maturing and continuing maturing, knowing what came to an end served you. It was not easy, but slowly but surely you are going on your way, on your path. This is you step by step going towards new opportunities, new relationships, new association with whom you can bring everything into manifestation as you planned, as you want, as you consider as being fit to do things. The Chariot, please. Tell me more about the Chariot. Five of Swords. And Five of Swords, it's speaking to us about a situation where you invested a lot, you invested your energy, you invested your time, your resources, maybe the feelings, maybe all of the above, and you tried everything that you could have think of in order to make things work, but it didn't. And now you have this epiphany in which you are saying to yourself, wait a minute, why am I continuing not only to stay in this situation that I know I tried my best and I couldn't find a way out, I couldn't solve it. Why am I continuing and investing in something that I already know it won't lead me to the desired result? I'm out of here. And you are ready to make this jump. To make the jump and start and go on your own path, bringing back balance so that you go towards self-mastery and fulfilling your dreams, your hopes, as you know you deserve. And you are worthy of with this emotional healing. So because the Chariot speaks about Cancer, and Cancer is the sign that speaks about mainly family, that place where you feel secure, you feel safe. It's coming out of this situation, leave it behind. I'm out of here. I'm ready to make the jump in order to create this safe space for myself. It's not you keeping everybody far from you to feel safe, but creating this safe space, this harmonious place where you feel at home, exactly as you want, exactly as you imagined it, so that dreams, hopes can come true. Good for you, Taurus. Let's see what's the guidance, what's the best message. If one of the archangels, or many of them, want to come out to help you in this transformative period in your life, to overcome it better, quicker, please. What's the best message? What's the best guidance for Taurus at the end of the reading, please? Archangel Metatron. Indigo and crystal children. You have a bond with children. In particular, you can have children who are sensitive. I think that you are one of them, and because you are one of them, you are in a deep connection with Archangel Metatron, the one that is guiding these children. So, additional message: your life purpose involves helping and teaching children. You're here to help these children retrain and amplify their psychic and spiritual gifts. High Priestess. You started with yourself in order to know how to teach others. Educate adults about natural and chemical-free ways to feed and raise their special children. The very young crystal children and the slightly older indigo children are important to the future of this planet. You can help ensure their bright future, and I will help you, says Archangel Metatron. Working with Archangel Metatron. If you feel drawn to have children, your own or children in general, ask Archangel Metatron for an assignment that mirrors your natural talents and interests. Metatron works closely with psychic and sensitive kids, and he loves to help other adults help these children. If you need more time, money, ideas, contacts, or other support for this mission, call upon Metatron. He'll help you manifest your needs so your focus can be directed towards his beloved crystal and indigo children. There you have it. I still think with this self-mastery coming twice, you are one of them. One of them to be able to help others, so that all of you are able to bring your purpose of uplifting this planet, to raising the vibration in such a manner that it will go towards ascension. Archangel Metatron is the one who's not only responsible for the ascension of this planet, but the ascension of the whole universe. So you're working here with a powerhouse. Trust yourself. Do what you need to do in order for you to go towards your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Take care.